Hi, Jay. Before you head off on your next big adventure, I want to thank you for telling those jokes in the last election about me as a California Democratic congressional candidate who pledged to smoke a joint and even get arrested if I have to on the steps of the Capitol to support federal legalization of marijuana. Well, I'm running again in 2014, and that pledge is still valid, although my main issue is the climate crisis and environomic job creation. But I do think we made a difference. Look what's happening now, and I think now is the time to get federal legalization. So I hope now that NBC is freeing up some more of your time, you'll have some more time to be active. I was also a singing candidate in 2012, and so I'd like to send you off with a song by my friend Lee Golan, which is my State of the Union report. So please sing along. It's been 5 years since you had a raise in pay. Way things are going, you could get laid off any day. Sure is hard to live with all that pain. You need a power, a scapegoat that you can blame. That's Glenn Beck. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. It's all their fault. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They've got some balls. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They've got no class. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. Let's send them back. Your neighborhood library is gone up close, and the school your kids go to is becoming a joke. Self-serving liberals blame it on corporate tax breaks, but propaganda, you know you should hate. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. It's all their fault. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They've got some balls. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They've got no class. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. Let's send them back. Who's to blame for the things you're pissed off about? Who's to blame for inflation, unemployment, and drought? Who's to blame for the end of the good old days? Who's to blame for the fact that you can't get laid? You know who it is! Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. It's all their fault. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They've got big balls. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They've got no class. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. Let's send them back. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. It's all their fault. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They got some balls. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. They've got no class. Teenage immigrant welfare mothers on drugs. Let's send them back. So Jay, after January 2015, you have an open invitation to visit me in Congress. I'll keep the bong warm for you. Bon voyage.